How's it going, folks? Merry Christmas, you know. Late December here now, December 29th. And I'm out with the pups for a night in the woods. Beer in Saku. There's a little storm coming on. Calling for about 15 centimeters of snow. And it's a bit icy out now. So it'll be a nice coating for the ground. And I'm just outside St. John's, Newfoundland. I don't live in St. John's. I live around 4 hours away in Grand Falls, Windsor, but I came in to spend some time with family and friends, and I gotta get out and work off that Christmas cheer. And besides, for me, too long in the city is not good. I'm a prisoner. I gotta get out in the bush, have a night, kick back, a few feeds. I got a couple beers in the pack, nothing serious, and it's gonna be good. So stick along for the ride. Let's go. Woo. So we only walked in about a kilometer, and I'm off to the side of that pond now. Nice little spot shelter in the bush, but the snow is picking up pretty quick. I want to get a camp set up at a nice spot picked out in here. So this is nice and sheltered. Beer's hanging out. I got a tie beer on. She has a bit of a sore paw, so I don't want her running wild. This is the spot we got. So, bit of space. I'm going to clear out some of these limbs, and might make a raised bed to get us up off the ground. It's going to be a cold night, below zero. Not too frigid, but cool enough where we'd like to get a bit of that heat from the fire coming underneath the raised bed and warming us up from beneath. So it's time to get to work. So with this snow coming down, it's pretty, the flakes are big, it's damp snow, and it's sticking to the windscreen here on my, I got a Rode Video Mic Go, so I don't want to get it too wet and ruin it. So I'll be careful using it here this evening, try to fill you in as much as I can. I love this Mech Slogg heavy duty bag. It's waterproof and you can fit a hell of a lot of gear in there. This one's 110 liters. I took it with me for some of the expedition in Labrador. Later on in the trip, when things got wet and damp in my canoe, I switched up from my normal pack to this one. I really should have took it with me the entire trip, but I was had mixed feelings on no compartments and just throwing everything into one pocket, because that's kind of what it's like. But since using it for a while now, I absolutely love it, and I just got all my gear thrown into here in one big pile. I can take it out, and it stays organized enough. It has real good solid straps here. The waist belt is good, and it fits nice and snug if you tighten it the way it needs to be. And you can adjust your straps just like any normal backpack. So it's pretty good. 110 liters, does the job. It's like a bottomless pit. I keep reaching down there and things keep coming out. I need a peg, Bear. Bear. I need a peg. I need a peg. I need a peg. Good girl. I got 3 beers from a local brewery, Kitty Vitty. It's just there in St. John's, and they brew their own beer, great beers. And I have 3 of those in a glass bottles, unfortunately. I don't really like bringing those out in the woods, but as long as you're careful packing them in, you have them nice and cushioned, and of course you take them out, there's no issue. What you doing, Zach? Come here, buddy. Good boy. Hey. Good boy. Good girl. Hey, Bear. All right. Time to get some firewood and get some logs to raise up my bed here. Lots of work left yet until we get cozy. So, I got a little raised bed made, probably 5-6 inches max up off the ground. I used all logs that were deadfall. Here in this woods, there's a lot of trees knocked over, but they're still nice and hard and they're not rotted. So, to try to clear the place up around here, I cut down, how many do I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's enough for me and Saku to sleep on. And Bear, being the husky she is, will probably sleep right there in the snow. No sweat. So the snow is here to stay today. It's coming down still. We got lots of canopy overhead though, which is kind of protecting us. And it doesn't look so bad in here, but there's definitely a few centimeters down so far. Right now I'm gonna go get the fire going and get a nice base with that before it gets dark. Right now it's just coming up on 2:30, so it's only another couple hours of daylight max. So to get that fire going, get a pile of firewood for the night. I can get some of that too as in the dark later, that's no big deal. I'll have the headlamp on, but I want to try to get as much as I can before it is pitch black. Unfortunately, this campsite is right on the main route to St. John's International Airport, coming in off the Atlantic Ocean, so we'll hear the sound of a scattered plane throughout the evening. Not much we can do about that, is there, boys? So I'm here now, sat back by the fire. I don't think I'm going to get any boughs to lay down underneath me here on this raised platform bed. It seems nice and springy and cushiony enough. Once I get in the sleeping bag, I think I'll be alright. My sleeping bag for tonight is one I've used before in previous videos. It's rated for -17, so more than sufficient for tonight, where it's only going to get down to maybe -3 or 4. Probably a little cooler with the wind chill, and that will affect me this evening, where I'm not in a shelter. I just have the tarp above me, so I might feel the bite of the wind from time to time. It's supposed to have gusts up to 80 kilometers an hour. I got lots of firewood left to get yet though, but as I said earlier, I can get that later on in the dark with the headlamp on. I do that all the time, no sweat. Something to pass away the long nights here in the bush. It'll be dark now, 4:30, in about another 45 minutes. So there'll be lots of nighttime ahead of us. But I'm sat back, just reflecting on the year it was, 2018. Lots of good memories, lots of good camping trips, the expedition through Labrador. So taking it all in, out my element with the pups. Saku's lying there on his little blanket I brought out. I forgot I had that tucked in the bottom of the bag, and Beer over there lying down. So, take a little break now. Haven't stopped since I got down here. I'll catch up with you in a bit. No, up here. Up here. Up here. Come on. Up here. Stay. Stay there, buddy. Stay there. Stay there, bud. Time for food, guys. Stay there, Sack. Beer's first. She's the big girl. Hey, Beer. Come on, Bear. Come here. Come on. You're next, Sack. Wait there, bud. Stay there. Bear's almost done. You're up next, pal. Nope. Stay there. Stay up there. Good boy. Good boy. How is it, Bear? Good as always, eh? All right. Good girl. Good girl. Stay there, Sack. All right. Good girl, Bear. Stay, Sack. Bear. No. That's all. You're done now, Bear. Come on, Sack. Good boy. Bear. Nope. There, Bear. Good girl. Okay. Now that the dogs are all fed up, my turn. This is some cod stew, I do believe. Made by my mom. Bottled up in mason jars. God love her. It's tough to get out. Come on. So I'm just gonna heat this up on my frying pan, which is the top to a pot I own. So it's has a double purpose, acts as the lid, and can be used as a frying pan. I've been using this one for years. Still holding up good. The only real negative about it is that it's real thin, and it heats up super quick. And sometimes that burns your food if you're not watching it. But other than that, if you can keep a close eye, you're good to go. So, that's a bit of stew there. It's going to be dandy. I'll probably put a few spices on that. See what I got in the old bag here. Might have some camp spice. Yep. So this is just a concoction I've been using for a while. Salt and pepper and chili peppers and garlic, onion powder, maybe some Montreal steak spice. I don't know. There's a million things in there. Whatever was in the cupboard, but it works well. Keep it in the old Tylenol bottle. Snap top, can't go wrong. It's also good for storing instant coffee in. I got my instant coffee in a pill bottle. And I also have some more in another mason jar. Now this isn't instant, this is ground up coffee. I can use that in the morning now. I'll throw it in with some boiling water. Have a cowboy coffee. Let the ground settle. You got a nice cup. I think I done that during Show Me Your State Challenge. When I done that there a few weeks ago, I had a cowboy coffee. Got that idea from actually Backcountry King. He's on Instagram. He's originally from Newfoundland and does a lot of bushcraft stuff. Some great posts on Instagram, and he kind of gave me that idea. I hadn't heard of it before, gave it a go, and it's good stuff. So thanks, Backcountry King. Now, I need a spoon or something. I wish I had a little bit of oil or something to coat the pan, but I forgot the butter and the oil, so it's going in like this. There you go. I got a little stick
frying pan has a little grip here, and I have a pack grip, but I also don't got that with me. And I didn't take it in Labrador with me either. What I used to do was use a stick, shave it down, put it in here, and when it fits in there right, it holds the pot pretty level, or the pan. I've also used pliers before from my Leatherman. I'm just going to hold it like this anyways, because it's not going to need much heat. I'll just keep heating it and stirring it every so often, because this frying pan will burn it up in a hurry. I'll tell you that. Codfish stew, buddy. She's gonna be good. Look at that. It's almost ready to go. Give it a taste test now. Yeah, she can go a bit hotter. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That looks good. Here we go. Oh yeah, that'll warm you up in a little tiny storm out here. That is wicked. Wicked, wicked. Snow's coming down out there. I don't think it's supposed to be as much as they originally said. Probably 10 centimeters. I checked the weather since I've been in here. Centimeters with some wind. Still a nice little night under the tarp, and look forward to enjoying the rest of it. Might as well, there's a couple cod bones in there. Might as well crack another beer while I'm at it. So, cheers. Whoa, that's tasty. All right, back to the stew. Catch you later. We got a couple post-dinner Christmas treats. The pups are going to get a slice of ham each, if I can get into it. Here. Here you go, Sack. How was it, Bear? Any good? Yes, you know as it was. Get it in ya. Sack. That didn't last long for you, did it, bud? That's it now. My turn to have a treat. Now what do we got in here? Couple of Mother's Christmas cookies. She strikes twice tonight with some good eats for me. Gotta love coming home for Christmas. Nice snowball. I'll enjoy that. Finish me beer. Might catch you later, might catch you tomorrow. God knows. So I'm just about ready to call it a night. It's just past 10 o'clock. I'm going to enjoy that Mummer's Brew Amber Ale before bed. Saku's there on his blanket. I'm going to wrap him up in that. He'll sleep like a baby. And beer is over in a little ball over there, living her dream as a husky. And the whole crew are ready to shut her down. Oh, she poked her head up. She's our security around camp, you know. All night long she looks around. She's always aware of what's here, and it's good to have that protection out in the woods. And there is coyotes in the area, and if one were to come around, she'd let me know long before I had any idea they were in the vicinity. So it's just around midnight, and a fair bit of snow has fallen, as you can see. I'm just gonna take a spin down by the pond now. I haven't been down there since I came in at around 1:30. Let's see what it's like down here. Oh yeah, we're after getting a bit of snow. You probably can't see, but it's just pretty much a whiteout out there now. Oh, look who came down to join me. Saku. You should set up a camp, bud. But a fire. Ah, you don't care, he's tough as nails. Anyways, I'm going back up there now. And gonna hit the bunk. Home sweet home. Good night, buddy. Oh, Bear's gone back there now, behind the tarp. Night, Bear. It's a new day tomorrow. Alright, we made it through the night. It's just past 7 AM now. The woods is blanketed in snow. It's wicked. What a quiet morning. Last night it got real windy. It absolutely died down, and now there's not a breath of wind. Just got the fire going. The pups are up on the go. Bear, Saku, if you can see him. He's blended in, lying down, getting some morning heat from the fire. And bit of snow. On my tracks last night, going to get wood or cover over. I went this way. You can barely see a thing. I'd say we got 10 centimeters or so. Nothing crazy. Nice fluff on the back of the tarp. Beautiful.
I got some snow melting in the kettle. I done that last night too for a cup of hot chocolate there before bed. It's around 7 or 8 inches of ice down the pond. I didn't feel the need to go beat through that with my axe. I don't have an auger with me. What are you doing, bud? You like the snow or what? Kinda? I know you do. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Back to camp. That's delicious. Woohoo! Nice strong coffee. I got my coffee in a different cup today. First time I've ever used this. Well, I used it last night as a hot drink cup, I guess we'll call it. I usually use the enamel mugs, the blue one, as you see in a lot of my videos, but this one is it's a light my fire kit made in Sweden, and I'm sure a lot of you who have spent time outdoors have seen the light my fire outdoor accessories. They have fire starters, they have lots of outdoor cooking gear. This was actually a cooking set that came with a cutting board, a spork, a little measuring cup, and another little container that keeps everything in it. Where's it to? It's back here somewhere. It looks like this. So I happen to have this with me here in St. John's with my gear, and so I tried this out and it works great. Oh, that's wicked. It also got this little lid that goes on the top of it, and once you snap that in, oh, it's having trouble staying in. There we go. So if you do that, now I have a little tiny, you probably can't see it from back there, but there's a little mouthpiece here. And that turns this little cup into a little bit of a spout, like a Tim Hortons mug or a McDonald's mug or whatever, wherever you'd get coffee in a, a fast food establishment, Starbucks, whatever it might be. But I think I'd like to have it with the top off. It's like I can smell the coffee as I'm drinking it in. What's that? What are you doing, beer? Hanging out, eh?
Once I have this coffee now, I'm going to feed the pups, feed myself, and then pack up and go for a little hike before we head home. Slept well last night. Fire went out around 1, 2 o'clock, somewhere like that. I think I woke up and checked, it was just 1:30, and it was all but gone out. Saku was bundled up behind me. I wrapped him up in the blanket. He slept there all night like a little baby boy. Hey. And Bear was off to the side of us, covered in snow, and she was in heaven. Weren't you, Bear? She gone back to sleep again now? So it was a great little night over Christmas holidays. It's the first night I spent in the bush on my own since getting back from Labrador. So, it's been over 2 months now. I've had a couple nights in the canvas tent with Heather, my girlfriend, and yeah, so it's nice to get out on my own again and sit back and do what I love to do. What a treat. Baked ham and a slice of cheese and a homemade bagel from a local bakery. It's really good. The winds, after changing direction now, was coming in through here. Got me smoked out. You too, Sack? He moved over there a little ways because it was bad. No, not yet. I got some ham for you and Beer, but not yet. Lie down. Hey? Lie down here. Lie down. Good boy. Stay there. I got a little cool off, guys. Still a little hot. I got clotheslined by these a few times last night. I added some extra power cord coming out from the top of the tarp to lower it and keep the snow, which was blowing around, from coming in on top of us. So it worked out, but it cost me a few times when I was walking around in the dark. Almost took the head off me.
a dandy day out here this morning. Absolutely beautiful down on the pond. Thanks for sticking around. We're gonna head home now. Have a little hike out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you really did, please hit the thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from everybody. And if you want to know what video's up next, hit the little bell for notifications. There's a big series coming up soon. I can't wait to show you. So that's it for now. Take care. We'll catch you in the next one. Come on, bud.
We went to Boston, San Buffalo, and Pat went out as far as California. I used to get some letters then, but that was long ago. They always spoke of Ireland and returning. There'll be dancing, romancing.
There's a nice fluff of snow down now. It's not icy and hard. Beer's pa's good to go, so I'll let it run free.
The boys come be over 90 now, my grandson's by the bed. Here I'm in Chicago and still scheming. He says he'll take me back again to rest my weary head, and I'll leave him a legacy of dreaming. There'll be dancing, romancing, and nevermore will roll. There'll be rolling in the hay, there'll be whiskey in the day, and the boys come rolling home. There'll be dancing, romancing, and nevermore will roll. There'll be rolling in the hay, there'll be whiskey in the tay, and the boys come rolling.